obeys. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. I am sick as crap and I have spent the last hour and a half trying to edit this video. This is my first video, so it's terrible. Like, the tutorial is not that easy to follow. You really can't see much, but it's mostly for me and so that I can mark my progress. So please do enjoy this knowledge that I am sharing with you. This is everything that I learned in my second week of Paul Mitchell. This is texture. So I hope that you enjoy my video to the best of your ability, and I hope that it helps you in some way. So keep watching and enjoy. You can see here I subsectioned her into 9 sections. And in each different section, I'm going to be showing you a different technique to get texture and volume. So without further ado, I'm going to take down this first section and we are going to begin. Really hydrate the hair, saturate the hair. It's going to make it more flexible. It's going to make it easier to work with. Spray a little bit of styling spray in it just to make it a little bit easier. Pin curls, what we want to do is take smaller sections. So we're going to take the back end of your rat tail comb, and about comb's width is how big you want your section to be. Now the key to a quality pin curl is going to be the way you hold your fingers. So you're going to take one pair of scissor fingers, and you're going to find your way to the end. You're going to take your second pair of scissor fingers and fold this in half and meet it about halfway. So now the hair is kind of in a loop. And then from there you're going to take your fingers and you're going to roll them in like a row your boat type of motion, until you can no longer roll them together anymore. And you're going to take out one finger, and from there you're going to keep on rolling, keep on rolling, keep on rolling. And as you're rolling and you get closer to the scalp, you want to turn it so that it lays flat on the scalp. I'm going to pin the curl to the head. So I have one pin curl done onto her head, and then I'm going to move to this next section below and repeat the process. The barrel curl without the roller, it's very similar to the pin curl, except for the curl itself is going to stand up horizontally instead of pinned down to the hair. So once again, I am taking down my section. I am hydrating my strand of hair, spraying it with my styling spray. For curls, you want to do the same thing, the comb's width of the hair. I have my section here. And the same concept is going to apply. I'm going to take my scissor fingers and I am going to fold the hair in half. And then I am going to do row your boat motion until my fingers are stuck and I can no longer move them. I will remove one finger and I will continue to roll. But this time, instead of turning it to roll flat on the head, you're going to keep turning it until it sticks straight out of the head. We're going to pin that. Well, here will look like. And you're just going to continue down this section of hair and continue doing that. So now I'm going to show you my absolute favorite of the non-foundational curls, which are Zulu knots, which are super trendy right now. They're super in style. Depending on size, if you're going to do the bigger Zulu knots, you're going to get bigger waves. If you're going to do smaller Zulu knots, you're going to get those tight pencil curls. You're going to take your section of hair and you're going to fold it in half and put your finger in this loop here. You're just going to twist and twist
and eventually it's going to start to twist around itself. So once it starts to twist around itself, just start to wrap the hair around. What I'm gonna call a perm simulation, because we are not actually using any of the permy chemicals. We have not gotten that far in my lessons yet. So really what you're gonna see is like how to wrap a perm without the chemical, like step by step on how to hair, and spray our styling spray in it. We are once again going to section our hair, but instead this time we are going to do it the width of the roller. So after I have my section, the one that we are going to do now is going to be a flat wrap. So I'm going to take my ends and my end paper, and I'm going to fold my end paper over and meet it all the way to the ends. And then from there I'm going to take my roller and I'm going to place it down on the hair, and I'm just going to begin to roll my way down. While I'm rolling my way down, I want to move my arms back and forth so that it distributes evenly onto the roller, and then continue that process all the way down. And then you're just going to secure that roller, and then you will continue on to the next section. So here are just the traditional flat rollers. And then I decided that the best way for me to show you the different types of perms is just to do it closely and do one of each. So we're gonna take down this section, spray it out, and then I'm gonna show you the rest of the sectioning without doing this whole thing. We're just gonna take it and continue curling like we would any other roller. As you can see, I'm struggling because I'm trying to do this with one hand. And then you're gonna turn this and then keep rolling to the scalp so that it is a vertical spiral instead of a horizontal to the head spiral. So the next one I'm going to show you is the weave, and I'm just gonna actually just show you how to weave the hair out because the rolling method is the same. So you're gonna take your rat tail comb and you're gonna take your section and you're gonna go over a strand, under a strand, over a strand, under a strand, over a strand, under a strand. So one more time, you're gonna go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and then you are gonna separate that out. And that weave strand that you just created, that is going to be your section. So this is going to be for longer haired guests, and these curlers are actually going to sit right on top of each other. You're not going to see any space in them whatsoever. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll these out. So they keep coming loose. They're going to sit right on top of each other. And so the last one I am going to show you, I sectioned my hair and I started twisting it on my roller. So once you get about halfway through, you're going to take the roller and you're going to twist it in a complete 360 and then continue rolling. And once you get past that little indentation, you're going to take it in another 360 and again keep rolling until you hit the end of the hair. And this roller is going to have a little bit more of a bunch. But that is how you are going to do the twist.
So thank you so much for watching my video and taking the time out of your day to go along this journey with me. I have this theory that if you can teach it, then that means that you have the knowledge. So I am attempting to teach so that I can make sure that I've obtained as much as I can knowledge-wise. so that when my schooling is done, I can be the best cosmetologist I can be. So thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to try and post new videos every week, and each video is just going to be going over the entire week, like what I've learned at Paul Mitchell throughout that week. So this week was texture week, next week is color week, so tune in next week. I should post the video hopefully by Monday on everything that I have learned about colors. So thank you again so much.